What it do, my love bugs? It's been so long since I posted a video on here, and it's just because I just had a whole lot going on, like from December to maybe last month. I just had a lot going on, and I had made an update video, I think for like New Year's or something, or like a where I've been video, and that'll pretty much explain some of it, but I just had a whole lot going on, but I'm back, I guess you can say. And this video today is pretty much gonna be the mommy tag, and I found some questions on Google, I guess. I think that's where I got it from. They've been in my phone for a minute, but I just had a lot going on, and excuse me if I sound all nasally or whatnot. I just got a little cold. I'm stopped up. My ears stopped up. Like, I just don't feel good. But I'm going to do this mommy tag. And before I get to rambling too damn much, we just going to get into this video. Question number 1 is, how old were you when you had your first child? I got pregnant when I was 21. I got pregnant when I was 20, and I had turned 21 in October, and I had her December 23rd. So I was 21 when I had my first baby. And I'm going to just go ahead and put this out there. I was 22 when I had my second baby, and I was 25 when I had my last baby. And I'm not having any more children because I got my tubes tied. So, question number 2. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? It was just painful on my body, I guess. Like, my pelvic area was always in pain. With my second baby, I actually was sick for like 8 months. With my daughter and my 1-year-old, I wasn't actually sick as much. I was sick for maybe 2-3 week tops. The next question, can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? Yes. Being waited on hand and foot. Understand me. Everybody want to feed you when you pregnant. I know y'all like food. Don't act like you don't like food. But everybody feeds you. Nobody wants you walking nowhere. Nobody wants you doing nothing for yourself. And I love that. I loved that. So, yeah, that was probably my favorite thing. Everybody doing stuff for me. The next question, in your opinion, what were all the things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off? I would say that it was way off, because you know how you see people in labor on TV, and like see videos of people in labor and everything. Well, when I only had a full labor with my first baby, with my daughter, and my labor was it was peaceful. I mean, I was in pain, but since then I always tell people when they get ready to have a baby, breathe through your contractions. That's what I did, and I had a lot of people in my room with me while I was in labor to keep my mind off the pain. They had me laughing and a whole lot more stuff. So that's It was way off. It was painful, but it wasn't as painful as like you see people on TV hollering, screaming, grabbing people, slapping people, punching people in the face, knocking folks' teeth out. It it wasn't that crucial for me. It was I had a real easy labor until the very end. The next question. Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? I wouldn't change anything about childbirth on with either one of them. I mean, I would try, like with my first baby, I would have definitely tried to stay in labor a little longer because I was only in labor for like 23 and a half hours. And then I wouldn't dilate. I wouldn't dilate that much. So he went ahead and scheduled me to go on down because like my water had already broke and everything else. So he just went ahead on and took her. Next question is, what would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? If you have anyone around you that is always like drama filled, or they always into something, or some people that you know like to drag other people down, I would advise you to stay away from those people because you don't need any stress with baby. No stress at all. So that would be my only advice. And whatever kind of questions you ask, Google is your best friend. Seriously, get you an app that you can keep up with stuff, and just make sure you take care of yourself. That's probably the only advice that I could give. So the next question. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? I would say not being able to get that alone time that I feel every mom needs, some me time, because you always doing stuff for the kids, always ripping and running for the kids, it's always about the kids. You always buying stuff for the kids, and moms, they want to do something for themselves sometimes too. Like myself, I don't really get to do too much for myself or by myself, because like if I go somewhere on the weekends when I'm off, I take my babies somewhere. But I don't want to have to always do that. That's probably the hardest thing for me. Is not being able to get that me time that I crave for. I need a vacation. For real. The next question. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? Simply just having little people that look up to you. Like, I hear so much from my oldest, my baby. He only one, so he can't talk that good. But hearing from my daughter and my oldest son, they're 5 and 4. I love to hear, "Mama, you the best mom ever." Like, that's one of the most rewarding things, because I stress so much about stuff, and to hear that they so happy, to always see smiles on their face, I know I'm doing something right as a parent. So that's probably the most rewarding thing for me. What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? I haven't really been surprised too much. Like, you hate for your baby to grow up. I hate that my kids growing up so fast. But hey, they have to grow up. My daughter losing teeth, my son picking up more stuff because of his big sister, my baby, learning new things. He only one, so he at that exploring stage right now. So that's pretty much it, I think. What's the best memory you have involving your child or children? I think just seeing them for the first time. That's my favorite memory. Seeing them for the first time, seeing those first smiles, those first giggles, those first steps, like everything that they, any milestone that they hit, those are the best memories for me. What was the most exciting milestone? I think their first teeth. Because my oldest daughter and my baby, I did not know they had teeth. Babies like to bite on your fingers, like they like to bite on your fingers or whatever. And I didn't know they had teeth until they bit on my finger. And I looked, both of those babies, they got their first teeth at 3 months. Their first two teeth were cut through their gums at 3 months. So that was the most exciting thing. And then it was exciting for my second child, simply because it took his teeth forever to come in. He was like getting ready to go on 10 months when he got his first teeth. So that was exciting for me. The next question. What is the worst thing your child has ever done? I'm gonna say my daughter and my baby, they always doing stuff, y'all. They are always into stuff. And for my daughter to be 5, you would think that she would have grown out of being so bad at the age of 5, but they are always doing stuff. Always doing stuff, always breaking stuff. My baby he got attracted to the toilet. So he liked to go in there and splash all the water in the toilet everywhere. My daughter recently, like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, she goes in the bathroom to use the bathroom, put plenty of toilet paper in the toilet, and kept on flushing the toilet. Just kept on flushing it. The toilet overflowed. It was water and tissue paper all over the damn bathroom floor. We're not going to talk about what I did, because y'all might try to call the folks on me, but I had to get her for that. Because she's too old and she know exactly what she doing now. Next question. What habit did you wish your child didn't have? For my daughter, she got my mouth and my attitude. So I wish she didn't have that. My second baby, my oldest son, he don't really have too many bad habits. I mean, he cry a lot. That's the only thing. Like, he's not a problem at all. I rarely have to say anything to him. So I don't know. I don't know for him. I wish he didn't cry so much. But my baby, I wish he didn't like the toilet so much. Like, he likes to tear up everything. So I wish he didn't do that. But I know he a baby, and like I said, he in that exploring page. Babies learn by exploring and playing and touching things and hearing things. He just at that stage where he learning about a lot of different stuff. So, yeah. What habit of theirs make you most proud? My babies are very smart. They're very, 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 very smart. It has a lot to do with their school. It has a lot to do with me, because I work with them at home. And, that's just one of those things. All of them are smart. So, do you share any similarities with your child, both physical and personality? Physically, with my daughter, no. She looked like her dad, but her personality is definitely a combination of mine. Like I said, she got my mouth and she got my attitude. And, you know, she got a little sass of her own. So definitely her. But my oldest son, he definitely looks like me. He definitely look just like me. He just light skinned. That's it. And my baby, he looked just like his daddy. And oh, my oldest son, he got a personality of his own. He quiet, laid back, and chill. I'm glad. Because if I had 3 wild kids, I wouldn't know what to do, y'all. But yeah, my baby, he don't look nothing like me. He look like his daddy. He got his daddy personality. Like, both of them are goofy and silly and like to play a lot. And he definitely got that from his daddy. Where would you like your child to be in 10 years? Well, they're actually 5, 4, and 1. So in 10 years, they'll be 15, 14, and 11. So it's not really much. Only thing I can say is, as long as they're good in school, they can do whatever they want to. They can have whatever they want to have. As long as they keep their grades up in school. That's all I ask of them in 10 years. What is something that having a child has taught you? Honestly, y'all, everything you do is for your child. Pretty much everything that you do is for your child. You are representing them. You are their voice. You are everything to them. So that's pretty much all that has taught me. And like I said earlier in this video, like, you don't really get to have too much me time, because nobody is obligated to watch your kids for you. And I hardly, have babysitters, because on the weekends, everybody else, they want to get a break from their own kids, or they want to have a break because they had to work all week. They don't want to, deal with other people's kids. And I understand that. And I don't pressure nobody into watching my babies for me. And that's why I always do stuff with them. This question: did you imagine that you'd be a mom at that age that you became a mom? No. Because honestly, I did not want any kids, y'all. I did not want any kids at all. But hey, God had other plans, and I accepted it. I accepted that. Describe your child in a single sentence. They are me. Pretty much. Like, I am a representation of them. They are representing me. So, I am them. They are me. That's my favorite thing to say when it comes to my babies. And I don't play about them. How have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? OMG. If I would have started YouTube years ago before I had kids, y'all would see the type of, just the type of person that I was. I was the life of the party. I used to like to party a lot. I just was living a life. But I can say that my babies have definitely slowed me down. And I love them. Like I said, I am them and they are me. So, I took that motherhood role. I take any kind of punch he throw at me, because I love my babies. I love them so much, and I thank God for them every day. Every single day. Because some people can't have kids, or some people want kids. And like, you see these people out here harming their kids, killing their kids, beating their kids, all of that. I just could never, ever, ever see myself doing that to my babies, because they love me so much. Y'all, that's all that I have for this video. I'm about to edit this and go upload it and chill for the rest of the day until it's time to go and get my babies and my husband. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and go and check out my last video. Thank you for all your support.